All right. Let's see what we got here. Hmm. Hey, love light. Doing good. How are you? Get these. All right. So let me see. I did get your. Let's see what I got here. Hey, Claudia. So, Love Light, I'm going to send you an email. I did start to work on some of the energy around your birthday since you sent me your complete birthday. I do want to tell you that right now you're in the energy of Mercury. You went into Mercury on August 29th or 28th, and you'll be in there until Venus. I looked at the energy of the Ace of Spades, and they are in the energy of Mars right now. I do want to say to you about the Ace of Spades. Immediately, when I looked at the energy, I can see that this is a very important year for the Ace of Spades. We call these kinds of years when we see the energies that are in place around ourselves or people that we are connected with. This is a pinnacle year for the Ace of Spades. So I will tell you that this is a year where there's going to be, um, things that are completing, things that are, connected to the crown line. It's a very interesting year. I have just started to look into it, but I want to mention one thing to you, and that is I do see the energy around you when you get to Venus on October the 16th, of some connections that you may make around love affairs. Now, this could be connected with this Ace of Spades. It could be some other connection, but I did want to tell you that since you're here now. I've just begun to look at it. I have only just started doing the energy around you, but I do see the possibility that there could be a reconnection if that is meant to be, and I haven't looked at all of the energies yet, but there is a possibility of you reconnecting with the Ace of Spades around October in a more meaningful way, or certainly reconnecting with some energy or connecting with a new love affair. So just, be open to what the universe has on your path. You have a beautiful energy around you. I don't know. I think you told me, Love Light, that you don't work. And if that's the case, if you have any kind of deals or some kind of circumstances around investments or business, right now there's good energy around all of that. I will tell you right now. So do I have any other members here that I haven't done a reading for? No. Why are they silent to me now? Not messaging. Who are you talking about? Are you talking about the Ace of Spades? Claudia, just a minute. Yes, okay. Well, the Ace of Spades, I've already given you a pretty good overview of how they handle things. They will just basically, what seems like disappear. That's right now the energy of the Ace of Spades is in Venus, and I want to tell you that I see a lot of indecision around personal relationships with the Ace of Spades. I think you need to just be still. Leave it alone. I believe there's a lot of things going on professionally that may be coming to some type of a culmination or completion around this energy. I don't know. I haven't had enough time to look at all of the destiny cards, but I definitely see endings, completions, things that are happening. It's not, it's not for me to say this to you, but I will. It's not just about you when it comes to this Ace of Spades. There's definitely a lot of other things going on. And this is a very important year for them. Like I said, it is a pinnacle year around their professional life, around many things that they've been dealing with for years. So, my advice to you is to just go with the flow and to just relax. Okay, I can't give you any more insight than that right now. What? What did she just do? What did you do? Are they not in? Okay. Are they not interested or no? I will say to you, yes, they are still interested in you, but there is a lot of indecision uh, about personal relationships right now. I really feel like you know the energy that sits with them right now in this cycle, and they are in Venus right now. They went in Venus on August 22nd, and they will be in Venus until October the 13th. And all around their energy, if you hear from them or you don't hear from them, they're trying to make decisions, and they're not having an easy time of it. They're making, flip flopping is the word I would use. So leave them alone. Just leave them be. Hey, Jen. Okay, that's the thing to do, Jen. Just go on over. Do you have a decent ER around you? What is that? What is Claudia doing here? Is it possible? Oh, I don't know. Let's see. Sometimes we tune in on that energy if it's a Capricorn. Sometimes we don't. 4 or 5 hours. Let me see what's happening with you right now. Just a minute here. So your two destiny cards, you have the Five of Clubs and the Queen of Diamonds for your cycle right now. You really are tuned in. I do trust your judgment around making these decisions about what's going on with you physically. Absolutely. I don't think 3 hours is too long. 4 hours too long to wait. Let's see what we have here. Just a minute, Jen. Yeah, that's Evie. I just brought Evie in. Stop that. Now Evie is shredding my rattan. Uh, yeah, I think it's a good idea that you go, Jen, personally. Better safe than sorry, in my opinions. You have to let us know when you get back. You won't be back probably for quite a while. Yeah, I see a long wait. But it's going to be worth it because you can get some medication, which is what you need, and you need to have an exam. And you may need to have an ultrasound. So, yeah, I think you should go. You'll be able to figure it out pretty quickly what's happening once they do those tests, and we'll be. You can email me, or I'll be around tomorrow too. I'm sure sometime, or maybe later today. Okay, but remember, Jen, when you tell them the order of operation, make sure you don't just start out with the imbalance and the stuff that would lead them to quickly diagnose you with a inner ear infection and not do an exam. You need to have a pelvic exam, Jen. Okay, so start with the pelvic stuff. Okay, just so you get that exam. I know it's unpleasant, but I would recommend that. You do what you want to do. You do what you want to do. But I mean, if you're going to wait all that time, the last thing you want to do is get in there and then say, okay, start talking about your ear. They look at your ear, they give you some antibiotics, some drops, or whatever, and send you on your way. And you may have one portion or part of what you need to have checked out, but you still have the other energy. So start with that pelvic area being more of a problem than your inner ear or your balance and all of that. Describe the energy of what you're feeling about your feeling uncomfortable and concerned about having, some fibroids and that you want to have a pelvic exam, although you're not looking forward to it because you feel like there's something going on there. You're connected enough. If that's what's happening, okay, you know what's happening, not me. Okay, Claudia. Grab a package. Okay, dear. I really think you should get an ultrasound of your abdomen, Jen, if that's possible. Otherwise, you can start with the exam and then they can determine then we need to do an ultrasound from there. All right, we're going to, are there any members here that I haven't done a reading for today? It looks like we've got the same members showing up here, so I'm going to go ahead and connect around Claudia's question and see what we come up with, if we come up with anything. And get the decks connected here. Take a couple of minutes. And if we don't have any members that haven't checked in, I'm going to log off and come back and do the public so that we can maybe get some new members and also earn some money for my channel. That's what I'd like to do too. Be positive, Jen. You're going to be fine. I'm sure of that. You know, get it over with. Get this. You're going to wait all that time. Let them do as much as they can. I hate going to the emergency room. Whenever I have that AFib, I have to go to the emergency room, and it's a nightmare. Of course, they take me right in because my heart's beating so fast. They're afraid I'm going to die sitting out there. That's not funny, but that's really why. Take me in to do my vitals, and then they say, uh-oh, let's put this person in right now. All right, we're going to do this, see what we come up with. See what we come up with around the energy of Claudia. Claudia's reaching for Carl. Spirit, we want to see if we have any. Let me look at the exact wording. You're going to be okay, though, Jen. We just, fibroids, those things, they can fix those up. They probably have some new and modern ways. Who knows? Carl's current energy. Yeah, Jen. Don't do it. Don't do it. I refuse to hear that. I am not accepting that. Claudia, please don't ask me about this again. Now, you've donated enough. I don't want any more donations. You didn't have to donate for this energy. I would have done it without a donation. This is the last donation from Claudia for a while. Okay? I'm not kidding around with that. There's no reason for it. Energy. I would have done this reading for you without any donation. I'm not guaranteeing. I don't even know what energy is going to show up. There's another reason I don't want you donating. Who knows if any of my guides will even be able to connect with anything. I can't. I don't pretend when I don't connect with it. So anyway, I'm not going to lecture you here. The next time we do another one of these readings trying to connect with Carl, you will not donate. And we won't do another one until the first week of the next month. What day is today? The 20th? So we'll do another one. We'll set a plan for doing another one in a member meeting in the first week of the new month. And you remind me if I don't bring it up myself. I'll try my best to bring it up, but don't donate for it. Energy. Energy. What is that? Thank you. Trying to connect with Carl. Carl, please. Carl. We're reaching through Claudia for Carl. Current energy around Carl. Current energy around Carl. Reaching through Claudia Spirit. Okay, we're going to throw some cards. All right. Sorry, I'm doing a little OCD stuff. All right, Jen. We'll be waiting. Messages, please. Messages around Carl. Carl's current energy. Carl. We're reaching for Carl through Claudia's spirit. We're reaching for Carl through Claudia, please. Carl. Carl. Current energy for Carl. Current energy for Carl. Messages, please. Information, guidance, cues, knowledge. Thank you, Spirit. Messages around Carl. Messages, please. Okay, there's Claudia. All right. Claudia's watching in. Claudia's showing up as the Hanged Man. Can you see this thing? Oh, wrong way. Okay. Here we go. Thank you, Spirit. Messages for Claudia around Carl, please. Messages now. Wow. Okay, so, well, we have the energy on the first energy around Carl is the energy of the Eight of Air. Releasing denial, seeing things as they are. Here's the energy of water. This could be Carl thinking about a water energy. Could be that Pisces named Claudia that is looking in on the reading. This is the energy of the number 13. And we know that the number 13 is the energy of change, transformation, transitioning to new things is what this card in the Good Tarot is speaking to. The Wheel of Fortune, the Fortune's Wheel. The Chariot, movement, determination. The Tower, change. So if you notice in position 3 and position 6, we have definitely movement around the energy of what we want to connect with Carl. Okay? This card is a card of movement also, moving towards something determined about, a chariot. Here's the energy of fertility. The Empress, positive omens. Determination, the Three of Fire, knowing where they want to go. Necessary changes. Thank you, Spirit. We're reaching for Carl. Carl, current energy around Carl. What are the messages around these two positions? What's happening here? Clarity, clarity, Carl. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you so much. The Tower. The Ace of Wands. The Knight of Swords. The Two of Pentacles. The Eight of Pentacles. The Ten of Wands. The Four of Chalices. Wow. Well, we definitely have cards of change. I also have to say I have this energy of melancholy, not moving as quickly as they'd like. Thank you, Spirit. Things aren't going the way they would like them to go. As quickly, I hear the words. So, thank you, Spirit. Clarity, please. Clarity. Clarity, please. Clarity. A difficult path. All right, I'm going to throw some destiny now. Obviously, this is you, because this is you doing what you've been doing, which is working and dealing with the toil. Here's the energy of Earth with the Tower. This is the energy, male or female, of Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. So, but this is the energy of, this is very confusing to me, because I have the Tower and transformation, and then I have this energy that's speaking to not seeing, not acknowledging, things that are around them. It doesn't make sense. I have to be honest with you. I don't know what birth card this person is, but I'm going to just see what shows up in position 3, 6, and 9. My focus is 3, 6, and 9. Just so you know, we're all on the same page. My focus is the energy spirit around 3, 6, and 9 about outcomes and things that are connecting around Carl. We have connections around 3, 6, and 9 spirit around messages that will provide some clarity, destiny clarity. So if we receive a lot of energy of hearts, if we receive a lot of energies of cards that connect with relationships, if we receive cards in this position and this position that are connecting with endings, we can assume that the tower is connecting around relationships that may be completing. I'll talk to you about it as the energy comes. Thank you, Spirit. And then again, we may not receive anything. I'm not hearing any words right now. Thank you, Spirit. Messages, messages, please. Jack of Spades. Ugh, I don't like that. Oh. Wow. Lots of sacrifice around you. You focused in on this three-party relationship. I believe you still think, obviously, this person, Carl, is still in a relationship. Joker. Shit. Okay. There's a divorce card. The blank. Oh, come on. Oh. Wow. Okay, well, we'll have to do this again, but I just see a lot of heavy energy. If this is connecting with Carl, I will tell you that it feels like, things are not going the way that he would want them to go. There's an energy of people holding on tighter than he would have hoped. There's an energy of having a vision of what you want, but not having it, not getting it. Absolutely. I see this base energy of transformation. The tower wants to happen, but then I have all this energy that seems to just be blocking it. That's what I see here. Change that's not happening way or at the pace that the person, Carl, would like it to. Then I have this energy. The tower again wants to happen, trying to figure out a way to make it happen. The energy of earth, negative thinking, mind just chaos, restlessness, stubbornness, and then the relationship still being intact. This is necessary changes, melancholy, difficult path for things that are missing in his life, feeling there's a difficult path to get to them. restlessness, this energy of divorce and money, worrying about money. But this is a crown line pinnacle card here. This is a lump sum of money that's probably a big sum of money. You know, not big is relative depending on his own circumstance. A big sum of money. So we'll have to do it again, Claudia. I can't. You know what? I'm not going to pretend that I'm hearing any words about my guides because I'm not. I just want you to know that sometimes we can get through, and sometimes I think we can't. And I don't feel connected to this energy right now. I'm not going to make things up. I don't see anything happening right now. Let's just see in a couple of weeks or when the first meeting, and um, I'll try to meditate in advance on that energy. Sometimes when I meditate and use that name, it helps me. I have to be honest, I haven't used that name lately. You're in Jupiter right now, and I do feel like there's other opportunities possible around you, and um, even though you're not interested in them, I don't want to just sort of pigeonhole you myself. I can't bring myself to pigeonholing you with one energy when I don't even know what that energy is. But I'm optimistic that I will know what that energy is. Ultimately, I am optimistic about that. I definitely feel you connected to them. I definitely feel you connected to them, but you being connected to them and me being connected to them are two different things. And all I don't have to keep telling you because you already know that my guides I connect using birthdays, big deal for me. That gives me, when you hear how I talk, it's I get to meet somebody immediately. I connect with whatever name they have in the chat stream, and then I ask them their birthday, and then I get in my own guides energy. The way that it works for me, just so you know, is that my guides start to speak to me about that person. I start to hear words, and I have general energies about their destiny card, but I don't use the same for everyone. I hear certain terms around the people that I connect with, and I don't know if you understand what I'm saying. But anyway, that's it. I think yes, truthfully. I don't believe that he will be divorced when he steps forward. And that's all right. He can be separated. People live for 20 years separated. Sometimes culturally it happens that way. It doesn't mean anything less about you and your connection with them, in my opinion. And you know what they say about opinions. I just wish there was a way for you to try to get in touch with him to just see where he is. You know, I really do. I think we could get such a good picture of what's going on if we had that information. All right. So we don't have any members here that I haven't read for, so I think I'll go over and do a public, try to raise some money for the channel, Claudia. Get some, raise up some, maybe get a few new subscribers. Clear, 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 clear. Clear, clear. If I don't figure out what that is, I'm going to be OCD about it. What is it? All right, I'll click off and then click back on. Okay? I do see you connected on his, I think the guy still thinks about you, is still, wants to, move forward toward you. I really believe that. I hesitate to say it, but I see your energy when I was, just connecting around, trying to reach through you. Your energy came out looking in, which is what I would expect, but then your energy came out in position 2. And I don't think there are any other personal relationships around this person named Carl that are the Queen of Water other than you. Energy, 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 clear, clear, clear. I'll try to do some meditating on it in the next few days and see what comes up for you. Okay, Claudia? I know we would both like to see this person show up during the Jupiter cycle. I know we both would. So, but it's okay if they show up in Saturn or Uranus or Neptune. It doesn't matter. It's not like you're going to be making a commitment immediately to them. You're not going to. I hope that if they show up, you're not going to run off and, you know, you're going to take your time, or at least pace yourself. So it may, in this type of a circumstance, heck, it may be better if they show up during a cycle of karmic rebalancing. I don't think it's necessarily something that we have to be afraid of, because there is going to be karmic rebalancing, whether you're in this person. We don't know what their birthday is. They could be showing back up during Saturn, and the reason they could be showing up during that time is because they are karmically rebalancing and moving toward you, because it's what they're supposed to do. So, um, you know, nobody said it was going to be easy around anything that really has a lot of meaning. And usually, these kind of things, I feel like this particular dynamic is very difficult. But I mean, you've convinced me, and I've seen connections that have convinced me that this person is really still connected with you. If I hadn't, I would tell you, you probably would have gotten mad at me long ago and maybe done the same thing that some others have done. But because I would have told you. But I would only tell you that if I saw it. Okay? Yeah, I agree with that. I do believe he will communicate with you, and I do believe he does have feelings for you. I do. I do. I affirm that. And I affirm that only by way of what I've heard when I'm connected, when I do pick up on the energy. And there have been many times when I have, because we focused on this person. I believe so. The question is when, because there seems to be a lot of energy that's just continuously blocking. But yes, I believe that he will get to that point too. I affirm that. But the question is, the energy of the European divorce could be a long time coming. These people separate for 5 and 10 years at a time before they ever reach the precipice of getting a divorce. So that's why I encourage you. I would never discourage you from connecting with him if he's still married and shows up, because obviously he could be married and still separated from the person. All right, let's go goof off on the other side there in the public thing. Before that, I'm kind of tired today anyway. I'm just kind of tired all the time right now. That's the major difference from the last time I had heart surgery. I had way more energy. Could be that I'm just old and wearing out. Who knows? But anyway, I'll talk to you in a little bit. Clear, clear, clear. Sorry we didn't get any clear and concise messages, Claudia, but it's kind of a shot in the dark sometimes. At least for me, I wish I could say I drilled in on this guy every time, but I don't. I would love to, though. I really would. And I know you believe me when I tell you that I have meditated around this energy, and I, I just believe it's my own guides and my own format of connecting that is, um, you know, sort of blocks me sometimes. Clear, 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 clear. All right, I'll see you over there. Hugs, my friend. I want you to be happy with this person if this person makes you happy when they arrive. Okay, just know that. I want you to be happy with this person when this person arrives. Okay, that's what I want. And that's what you want, I'm sure. To find out. When the person arrives, you have to find out. You know. All right.